Hey, what's up? How's it going? Recently, I became way too trash for my city because last weekend I got not one, but two different trash tickets in the same week. Now, before I got physically handed a trash ticket, I didn't even know it was a possibility. Back in my hometown, the two options for trash was one, you took it to a dump and paid for it while you were dumping it, or the second one was you got it picked up by a waste management company. So you pulled your cans to the curb, they pick it up, take it for you, and you pay like weekly or whatever. Even with the waste management company, there was still no way you got a ticket for it. If you forgot to bring your cans to the curb in the suburbs, well, they just didn't pick up your trash that week and you wasted the money. Or if you brought too much to the curb, it would just be included in your bill and you would pay that way. But in the city, apparently their waste management company, which might just be a city-run waste management company, yeah, they give out trash tickets. Cause here's what happened. This story starts a few months ago when me and my roommates moved into our new apartment, and we had a ton of boxes. It's 4 people in one 4-bedroom apartment, so we had 4 people's worth of boxes that we didn't really feel like taking out at the beginning of our move. So instead, we just piled them all up in the corner of our porch and left them. Now, we were planning on just leaving them for a week while we set up the rest of our apartment, and then we would take them all down, or take them down bit by bit. Yeah, that never happened. We left them for a month, and since the pile was so overwhelming and took up half our porch, we just kept adding to it instead of taking away. We didn't get rid of it bit by bit, we just added to it bit by bit. So yeah, eventually it took up like half our porch, and since our porch windows were open and inaccessible because of all the cardboard, we had started to get like rain into our pile of cardboard, and it started to smell disgusting on our porch. Now, about 2 months in, we finally decided we've had enough of this giant cardboard pile, and so my roommate's like, next weekend we are taking this out. And being the proactive person I am, I was like, why don't we just do it now? There's 3 of us here, we could get this out pretty quickly. So we do. We spend about 30 minutes taking 3 trips each of pure cardboard down to the curb, and we pile them all up, and bam, cardboard pile is diminished. Well, a few hours later, I'm in my room cleaning up a box or something I probably ordered off Amazon, and I did not want to restart a new cardboard pile, so I decide, okay, I'm gonna be proactive, I'm gonna take this right down to the curb, put it with the rest of the cardboard. I walk outside, our cardboard is strewn all over the sidewalk, just like everywhere you could possibly imagine. Our cardboard has hit everywhere. Because apparently, not only was it very cold outside, it was very windy outside, and our cardboard just blew everywhere. So, being that I had literally just spent 30 minutes putting that all out there, I picked up the stuff that was in the way, literally right in front of our front steps, added my cardboard to it, and then went back upstairs. Not even a half hour after I went back up to my apartment from putting out my cardboard, we get a knock on our door. So knocks are very infrequent, and we were a little surprised to hear a knock, but turns out it was the people below us, and they started off this conversation with did you just bring stuff out to the curb? And we were like, yeah, we just brought 2 months worth of cardboard to the curb. What's up? And they're like, okay, well, I think this is for you. And they hand us a trash ticket. Hey! So we received our first trash ticket ever for improperly putting trash out to the curb, I think is what it said. It only said about 4 words, so we kind of had to guess what it was for. So we got our first trash ticket. Everything's fine. Kind of worth it. We got rid of all our cardboard. Everything's good. We go to work like normal the next day. When my roommate comes back from class, being the first one to get back to the apartment after like the morning's over, she finds another trash ticket. How the fuck do you get 2 trash tickets for the same trash is my question. And considering they give you 4 words on the ticket, it's kind of hard to figure out. But we gave it to one of my roommates who figured out, oh, it was because we didn't pull our trash cans to the curb. Now, you don't know where I live, but where I live, our sidewalk is about 1.5 feet wide. So from the trash cans, which are against the front of our house, to the front of the curb, there's about 1.5 feet. We got charged $25 because we didn't drag our trash 1.5 feet. Now, I guess this would be okay if, it really impeded their job. They couldn't use the automatic trash picker upper. That would honestly be such an inconvenience. But because there are cars parked on both sides of our street, they can't even use the automatic trash picker upper anyway. Also, if the 2 trash tickets in one weekend wasn't enough trashiness to convince you, well, we also grabbed some stuff out of someone else's trash that weekend. So it was garbage night for like most of our block that night when we brought out our cardboard. So when we went out to dinner after we got our first trash ticket, we were walking by a ton of like furniture and stuff that people put out for the trash people to pick up. And someone had put out a collection of movies, and we might have grabbed a ton of them. Like, so many that instead of bringing them to the restaurant, eating, and then coming back to our apartment, we went back to our apartment to drop off the movies to the restaurant to eat, and then back to our apartment. But in my defense, we got the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy for free from someone's trash, so I'm gonna call that a win, but definitely the 2 trash tickets are a loss. I was gonna say that I learned my lesson, but really, I don't think I did, because it's about midnight on trash night, and I don't think we moved our trash cans yet. So I'm gonna go check that now, and thank you for watching. Feel free to hit subscribe if you want to, or like it, or whatever, and that's all. Bye.